It's your boy Young Burnt Toast, aka Young Burger Patty. Nobody wants beef. And today we had a Nintendo Direct, popped up out of nowhere. They announced it yesterday and showed it today. And there was a lot in it, okay? Now, Pokemon specifically, there wasn't a ton. But in general, as far as like all the games that are coming out in the next year, there was a lot of stuff. Pokemon, they showed a bit. Some of it doesn't really matter. Some of it matters a lot. Like my boy Cramorant. Okay, that Pokemon kind of clean. They showed some new Pokemon. They showed some new features. They showed customization. They showed a bunch of stuff like that. So we're going to go through all of it. Some of it matters more than other stuff, like I said. We're going to focus on the stuff that matters more, like the brand new Pokemon they showed. And real quick, guys, just before I forget, we are selling Pokemon Cypher merchandise. The sales from this are going to help pay for the Pokemon Cypher to be shot because the GoFundMe was not enough. I'm letting y'all know right now. So if you could please grab one, that'd be great. Link for that is in the description. But without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about these brand new Pokemon they showed during the Nintendo Direct. The first being Polteageist. Get it? Polteageist? Polteageist? It's a ghost inside of a teacup, and that's hilarious. It's called the Black Tea Pokemon, and it's just pure ghost. It has weak armor. Weak armor is just an ability that makes you faster if you take damage. So they have some pictures of it. It's kind of weird looking. Like I don't know. A ghost that possesses tabletop equipment and forks and lives in tabletop wear. It's kind of weird. It's like Rotom, but for kitchenware. Black tea with a distinct aroma and flavor. Polteageist's body is made from black tea and is said to have a very distinct aroma and flavor. It will only allow a trainer it trusts to sample its tea. I don't know. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that at all. However, drinking too much can lead to indigestion or an upset stomach, so be careful. Is it good? Is it yummy? Like, is it delicious, nutritious? Like, what's going on? Pests for hotels and restaurants. Many Polteageists make their homes inside hotels and restaurants, disguising themselves and hiding among the tableware. They can pour their power into leftover tea and create even more of their kind, that are often treated as pests. Oh, I mean, if you see a freaking teapot with cracks all over it like that. Now, here's the star of the show, all right? They showed this Pokemon after they showed Polteageist. This Pokemon is clean. It's called Cramorant, and it's a pelican. The Gulp Pokemon, to be specific. And it has a brand new ability called Gulp Missile. It keeps that thing on him. Okay, look, I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down and read this stuff. When it comes to food, it will try to swallow anything it can fit in its mouth. Sometimes it will swallow things that aren't its intended prey, spitting them out in a hurry once it realizes its mistake. Now, it shows this picture here, and I don't know if this fish is a new Pokemon or if it's just a fish. Because you never really know in Pokemon. Sometimes they treat regular animals as regular animals. Sometimes regular animals are just Pokemon, like Pidgey, for example, or P-Dove. The pigeons in those regions are just bird Pokemon. But it has this clean-ass ability, okay? If it uses Dive or Surf, it comes out of the water with a fish in its mouth. If you hit it while the fish is in its mouth, it spits the fish at you and it does damage. And that is amazing. I'm surprised they haven't made an ability like this before now. So it's really cool. My idea for this Pokemon already is to just slap a choice specs on it and spam Surf. So now I'm gonna spam a powerful Surf, which is Stab, and it's gonna be more powerful because of the choice specs. And if you hit me at any point after I use Surf, you're gonna take even more damage. That's my strategy. I don't know about y'all, but that's my strategy. I think that'll work. I really do. I really do. And now it all depends on how strong this Pokemon is, of course. If this Pokemon is not very strong, then it's not even going to matter that it has this ability. So I hope it has some kind of defining stat, whether it be speed or special attack. Probably special attack. It has to have a good special attack stat for this Pokemon to even be viable, even with this ability. So really, I really hope that they actually do justice to this Pokemon and give it a high special attack stat. The next thing they talked about is something called Pokemon Camp. Really not understanding the purpose of this. I'm so confused as to what the purpose of this is. Become friendly with lots of Pokemon, yada yada yada. You can also play with your Pokemon while camping. There's bouncing balls. I'm just confused. You can make curry. What does a curry do? Now, I did see that the curry raises your HP and makes Pokemon friendlier. I did see that. So if that's what the purpose of this is, then that makes a lot of sense. The curry probably has all kinds of secondary effects. Probably, you know, there's probably a speed curry or an attack curry. I don't know. There's probably different kinds of curries for different kinds of situations. So if that's the purpose of this, then that makes perfect sense. And then I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? Next, you can trade Pokemon with surprise trade. So it's kind of like wonder trading apparently. But let's read about surprise trades because we really didn't need to spend too much time on that camping stuff. I really don't understand the point yet. I just know that you can do it. Hopefully they do give us more info on that. But you can trade Pokemon with random people whenever you please via surprise trades. In these games, you can use Ycom to do things like trade Pokemon and have your link battles via the internet or local communication. If you see a stamp pop up during your adventure, it might be a sign that another trainer is looking for somebody to connect with. You will be able to trade and have link battles with friends by checking these stamps, but they can also be invitations from people you've never met before. Now, what I want to know is, did they cut that goddamn trading animation down? The trading animation takes 20 years. It shouldn't take that long to trade a Pokemon. You should be able to trade an entire box of Pokemon in a fucking 30-second time limit. How is it 2019? We gotta watch a whole 3-minute cutscene every time we trade a single Pokemon. That shit's crazy. But anyways, the surprise trades do seem very cool, just because, you know, you can pop up on somebody. Hey, trade me for my Pidgey, and I'll, you know, give me your Zacian for this Pidgey I got. They also showed something called League Cards, which is pretty cool. You can pretty much customize it any way you want. You can trade for them. You can get other people's. When you battle people, it shows your league card, which is cool because you can actually customize it the way you want. Customization is always a great thing in RPGs, so I'm glad to see Pokemon actually going out of their way to make things more customizable. And speaking of customization, it does seem that Pokemon is taking customization a little more seriously now, which is good. Within the game, there's going to be a lot of options for you, but right at the beginning, there's really not much, which is unfortunate because Pokemon has a history of doing that in the games that you're actually able to customize yourself in. The options are very slim for what you can make your trainer look like right from the jump. But within the game, like I said, there's a whole bunch of clothes you can put on, which is kind of weird to me. I don't know, you can change your hair and you can change your clothes, but you can't really change the way your trainer actually looks much. But like I said, that's fine, because we'll probably get over that once we actually see all the clothes and all the options we have. If I can at least get like a decent hairstyle for me, then I'll probably be perfectly fine with not being able to customize my trainer right at the beginning. But either way, they definitely showed that, and there's a lot of options, like a ton, just from the trailer we saw. So you know there's going to be even more when we actually get the game to play. So, yeah, that's about it. The only highlight I got from all this is Cramorant is a clean-ass Pokemon with a clean ability. Now wait till Surfetch drops. Anyways, if you like this video, hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Make sure you buy yourself a Pokemon Cypher t-shirt or some kind of merchandise. Link in the description. And we'll be back whenever there's more Pokemon news. I'm out of here. Goodbye.